Good morning. Hey. Happy Thursday, November 14th. It's definitely hot weather. So it's 37 now, on my way to work. I have the heat blasting, so if you can't hear me, that's why. We were definitely spoiled, as you all know, in our area. It was like 70 degrees 2 weeks ago. And now, the real fall weather is starting to creep in as we're getting closer to December 21st, which is the first day of winter. Although I am freezing now, so I hate the cold. So next week, we're only today and next Thursday. So we're only 2 Thursdays away from Thanksgiving. What are your Thanksgiving Day plans? Do you look forward to Thanksgiving? Is it a holiday that you enjoy, family and friends, etc., etc.? We have been going to visit my mother-in-law for the last, I'm going to say a good 7 or 8 years. So, she's in her early 90s, so we certainly want to spend as much time as we can with her. And with work and vacations and school, etc., we really only have an opportunity to go visit her twice a year. Sometimes 3, like in the spring we might go like for Easter, but usually it's in August and then in November at Thanksgiving. So we will head up there in about a week and a half's time. It's always nice to get away and spend some time with her. And for Grace, definitely loves to see her Nona and spend time with her. And then we come back, and it's like November 30th. And believe it or not, then it's like it'll come really fast. It's like 3 weeks until Christmas. So that brings me to my other question. Have you started Christmas shopping yet? I am telling you, I am on the deal wagon. I have a list. I have an inspiration page in my all-in-one planner that I am putting when I see something and I purchase it. And so my side hustle money right now goes into a separate account. I just got paid for one of the towns that owed me since August. So I put that into that separate account, and I'm using that money for Christmas funding. I made a list of who I need to purchase for, and kind of just keeping it simple and creative, because I'm usually a creative person when it comes to the holiday. So, you have to kind of pay attention of what's on sale and creativity around, your friends or family members. I need to book my birthday away. I've gone to Foxwoods for the last few years, so I need to do that. And I have actually a tentative plan of what we're going to eat for Christmas. We like to do different, like 7 fishes the Italian way on Christmas Eve, and then usually a Portuguese thing on Christmas Day. So, give or take, you need to kind of figure that out. I would suggest figuring that out now, budget-wise. That's why I want you to figure it out, because budget-wise, if you invite a friend over, you might just have to, put toward a little bit more money. So I was just watching a video on YouTube, because that's what I do on the way to work, and I listen, don't watch. Somebody that I've been following for a while, and I kind of questioned it a few, like 6 months ago when I started following her. And then I watched another video on the same topic, getting 1 month ahead. So, and that just means really your 4 basic walls, like your internet, maybe your gas and electric, your mortgage, of course, or rent. What else could go in there? Internet, gas, electric, water bill. It comes out twice a year for us. So you could divide, take your last 2 bills and divide it by 12. So that's what I actually started doing about a month ago, is just putting, $20 aside here or there, $10 a week. Every week I put money into the 1 month ahead envelope. I'm just going to kind of keep track of it, and it might take you 6 months to get 1 month ahead, and as long as you're paying your current, 4 walls monthly, then you're doing okay, right? So it's something you might want to think of if you have extra money. I'm doing a savings challenge. It's called the $1 to $5. So you just put $1 bills in it, and when it's all said and done, you've saved $330. So my goal is to get that finished by the end of the year, which I'm like halfway there. So all $1 bills, so it takes a little bit. You gotta kind of plan it in your budget. I mean, it's not like I have free money lying around. When I do my weekly budget, I try to put it in certain categories. I pay my fixed expenses and any credit card payments that are due that week, and then again, I'm a weekly budgeter, so I look at what I get paid on a weekly basis, and I only pay attention to that calendar. So I got paid yesterday, so 13th through the 20th, that's what I'm concentrating on. So I don't look too far in advance, ahead. That's how I budget. So 13th through the 20th, what's due in that week, and then I'm able usually to go and take out money, cash out of the bank, to put into these sinking funds. And one of my sinking funds is 1 month ahead. Like this week, it'll get funded $20. So there's so many different ways of budgeting. You have to start somewhere. You have to start doing something, because life is getting more expensive, and at least you'll have a buffer, and feel better. And you'll actually feel excited when you do fill up. Quick example, and then I'll let you go. So my husband told me that yesterday that the dog was going for a grooming today. It's $105. Now, I have been putting money aside every week for the last 6 weeks or so. I mean, it depends. I put $5, $10, but Max is one of my, in November, Max is one of my top sinking funds, because, he was grooming, and he had to go to the vet. So for his, regular catch-up shot, regular visit, yearly visit. So when he told me last night it was today, I like to pay that stuff with cash, because it's just easier than, if you don't have the money, you're going to swipe it. You're going to put it on a credit card. And I don't want to do that. I mean, we're trying to pay off credit card debt, right? So I know that I've been putting, so last night I went into him and I said, here you go. Here's $115, now, $105 is for the grooming, and then we don't really tip usually that well, or you tip like $5. How much do you tip for grooming? So there was an extra $10, and that, consider it a tip, consider it, because it's Christmas, he's not going to get another grooming probably till January. And I felt much better that I could just hand over the $105 for the grooming and not have to debit it or take it out of my paycheck this week, because he gets paid every 2 weeks, and most of his paycheck goes to pay the household bills. So, here you go. Here's $105 plus $10 tip. And you feel better about it. So you don't have to worry about it. If you have a sinking fund that something's coming up, whether it's your dog or, I don't know. I mean, my sinking funds is like dog, my daughter's birthday, my spending on a weekly basis. So just put it aside and try to do it based on your weekly paycheck. Okay, that's my soapbox today. Happy Thursday. Enjoy the day. Do something for yourself. Be good to yourself and each other.